The builders of Indian heritage, Shankaracharya, the spiritual prodigy. A boy of 8 was swimming in the river Chunni that flowed by the village Koladi of Kerala. The fond mother, seated on the bank, was watching her only child. Mother, I am afraid a crocodile has caught me by my leg. The boy shouted all of a sudden. The panic struck mother stood up and cried for help, but not a soul was to be found nearby. Mother, the crocodile is trying to pull me away. Only God can save me, provided you offer me to him, said the boy again, struggling to keep his head over the water. The crocodile's tail once dazzled like a sword, and the mother noticed it. There was no time to lose. She cried out, let it be so, my son. I dedicate yourself to God. Henceforth, I have no claim on you. The crocodile instantly let go the boy and turned and sped away, as the numerous whirls and ripples on the water suggested. The boy swam ashore and emerged without any hurt. With a serene smile, he told his mother, great is your sacrifice, mother, and great is my joy. Now I belong to God. I must forthwith take to the street in search of a guru who will show me the right path to God. The mother, Aryamba, embraced the boy. She and her husband, Sivaguru, knew pretty well that theirs was no ordinary child. In fact, after years of prayer to Lord Shankara, the child had been granted to them as a boon. Henceforth, he bore the name Shankara. Astrologers and others who had intuition knew that the child was an emanation of the Lord. Sooner or later, the boy would take to a path different from those taken by the ordinary men of the world. But it came rather too soon when the child, after his miraculous escape from the crocodile, declared that he was determined to become an ascetic. It was very painful even for an enlightened mother like Aryamba to bear the separation, but Shankara stuck on to his decision. The wandering boy, led by his inner vision, met his mentor Govinda on the bank of a river Narmada. The Guru gave initiation to the boy, and Shankara became a full fledged sannyasin. There were not good days for India. There were numerous temples and mutts, but those who thrived on them were not spiritual seekers but corrupt priests and vainglorious pedants. Great Vedic truths had been reduced to lifeless rituals. The young Shankara, with his guru's blessings, stormed into this world of priests and scholars to cry a halt to their falsehood. He stressed the oneness of God as earlier propounded by the Vedanta. He claimed that he could condense to a few words the wisdom of innumerable texts, and this is what he had to say. Brahma alone is real, the universe is illusion. Jiva and Brahma are not disseparate. Shankara, followed by a few disciples, toured the length and breadth of the country. Great scholars bowed down to him, a mere teenager. Wisdom and arguments flowed from him with charming lucidity, but with great force. Many genuine seekers became his disciples, but he incurred the wrath and jealousy of them, some too. Once, while he sat in deep meditation in a camp in Maharashtra, a Kapalika, who was perhaps following him for some time, stealthily entered his room. Observing that there was nobody nearby, he aimed his axe at Shankara's neck. In the meanwhile, Shankara's dear disciple Padmapada, who was on his way to the river, had a strong premonition that his guru's life was in danger. He hurried to the camp. When Shankara opened his eyes, he saw the luminous form of Narasimha, the man-lion incarnation of Vishnu who had killed Hiranyakashipu, enveloping Padmapada. Beside Padmapada lay the Kapalika dead. Padmapada had reached the camp in time to save his guru by killing the Kapalika just when the latter was going to kill Shankara, but he did not know what he had done. It was as though the spirit of Narasimha, taking possession of him, had accomplished the task. Shankara, now famous as Shankaracharya, established 4 permanent centers for the teaching of his philosophy and for providing shelter to sannyasins of his order. They were at Badrinath, Dwaraka, Puri, and Sringeri. He is believed to have found a 5th center at Kanji. Shankara had been last seen at Kanji, but some say that he passed away while he was at one of the holy spots in the Himalayas, Kedarnath or Badrinath. His end is thus shrouded in mystery. He had been only 32 when he has disappeared. Even the time when he lived is not above dispute. It is believed that he belonged to 5th century BC, but some scholars trace him to a time few centuries later. The institution Shankara had founded are still there. His philosophy has exercised a great influence on the Indian mind through the ages. Support us by subscribing our channel. Thank you so much.